Ethan Cole was the kind of guy everyone envied. At 29, he had the job, the apartment, the car, and the kind of Instagram life that made people pause and think, man, he's made it. Every morning started the same. Phone alarm, scroll, notifications, emails, messages, likes, comments, mentions. That small rush of dopamine before his feet even hit the floor. But one morning, something strange happened. There were no notifications, no messages, no likes, no emails, just silence. Ethan frowned. "Must be a glitch," he muttered, refreshing the screen again and again. Still nothing. He got out of bed, uneasy. The silence followed him. On the train, no signal. At work, no Wi-Fi. Even his laptop refused to connect. It was like the world had disconnected from him. At first, it was annoying, then frustrating, then unsettling. By midday, Ethan realized something uncomfortable. He didn't know what to do. Without notifications, he felt lost. He opened apps out of habit, stared at blank screens, then closed them again. His colleague, Sarah, walked by. "You okay?" she asked. "Yeah, just tech issues," Ethan replied. She nodded and walked away. That was it. No one checked again. No one noticed. That hit harder than he expected. Ethan leaned back in his chair. If I disappeared today, how long would it take for anyone to notice? The thought lingered longer than it should have. After work, with nothing pulling him into his usual digital routine, Ethan walked home instead of calling a ride. For the first time in years, he actually looked around. A street musician played a soft melody. A couple laughed over coffee. A kid chased pigeons, completely free. Life was happening, without screens, and he had been missing it. He stopped by a small park. An old man sat on a bench feeding birds. Ethan hesitated, then sat beside him. "Quiet day," Ethan said. The old man smiled. "Or maybe just a clear one." Ethan didn't understand. "No phone?" the man asked. "Dead or broken," Ethan replied. The old man chuckled. "Funny how we feel broken when those things stop working." They sat in silence for a while. Not awkward silence, just stillness. Something Ethan hadn't felt in years. "Let me ask you something," the old man said. "When was the last time you did something that no one else saw?" Ethan blinked. "What do you mean?" "I mean, no posts, no likes, no proof, just you." Ethan thought hard. "Gym? No, he posted that. Dinner? Always posted. Trips? Definitely posted. He couldn't remember." "That's the problem," the old man said gently. "You've been living a life that needs witnesses." That sentence hit deep. Ethan looked down at his hands. Empty. No phone. No validation. Just him. That night, something changed. Without distractions, Ethan sat in his apartment, facing a silence he had avoided for years. At first, it was uncomfortable. Then it became revealing. He realized something he didn't want to admit. He wasn't happy. Not really. He was busy, distracted, validated, but not happy. The next morning, still no signal, but this time, Ethan didn't rush. He made coffee slowly, watched the sunrise, actually tasted his breakfast. At work, he spoke more, listened more, noticed things. Sarah laughed at one of his jokes, a real laugh, not a reaction emoji. Days passed, still no notifications, but something unexpected happened. Ethan started feeling lighter, less anxious, less rushed, more present. One afternoon, he returned to the park. The old man was there again. "You look different," the man said. "I feel different," Ethan replied. Good different. Ethan nodded. Yeah, I think so. What changed? The man asked. Ethan paused. I stopped waiting. Waiting for what? Validation, approval, something to tell me I'm doing life right. The old man smiled. And now? Now, I just live it. A week later, Ethan's phone suddenly buzzed. Signal restored. Notifications flooded in. Messages, emails, likes, updates, the familiar rush. He stared at the screen. Then he locked it and slipped it back into his pocket. For the first time, he didn't need it. We've been conditioned to believe that our life matters more when it's seen, liked, and validated. But the truth is, the most important parts of your life will never be posted. Real happiness isn't in notifications. It's in moments, quiet ones, unseen ones, real ones. The moment you stop living for attention is the moment you finally start living.